Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my July update slash recap for my makeup rehab series. If you're new to my makeup rehab series, it is essentially a beauty, well it started out I will say as like a beauty budget or a low buy beauty challenge to myself where I had bank credits, and in order to earn a bank credit I have to use up a makeup product, and bank credits get spent or go away when I purchase makeup products. And the way that I run this is I am only counting makeup products, not skincare, not hair care, nothing like that. And then for me personally, I also don't count eyeshadow palettes towards my beauty budget. And that is just because I love to chat about eyeshadow palettes and it is a heavy focus on my channel. So I don't want to restrict the amount of palettes that I'm buying. But aside from that, this is kind of just a monthly recap of everything that came in PR, kind of other beauty products that I purchased. I do kind of share, I have a couple of hair care products to share today and a fragrance. Then I also share my makeup purchases, my palette purchases, and we wrap it up with any makeup empties that I have finished this month. And exciting, today there is also going to be a giveaway in today's video. So stay tuned for more information about that. But if you're interested in my update, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project planning content, palette themed content, or just chit-chatting about makeup, I'd love if you consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. As always, I will leave timestamps in the description box down below in case there are any segments or portions of today's video that you are not interested in. As always, we are going to start with PR, and I am truly just blown away at some of the PR that I got this month. I did get another summer package from Glossier, and in the package they had a really cute kind of like bandana, which I'm actually really excited to kind of use as like a headband. I don't necessarily know this is gonna match my, yeah, probably not gonna match my makeup today, but very excited about this. I thought that was so cute. And then it came with this like little picnic towel as well, which I just think is so cute. And as I mentioned in my previous makeup rehab, I just am truly so grateful to receive PR from Glossier. I have no clue how I ended up on the Glossier PR list, but I am forever grateful. That being said, they did also send over 2 of their cloud paints as well as another Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid. And this kind of brings me to my giveaway point. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at the end of today's video. I have been getting some duplicates of products that I already own in PR, and I just want to share the love with you guys and just say thank you for even giving me the opportunity to receive PR. So at the end of today's video, I will kind of go over the rules for that and the products that will be included in today's giveaway. But 2 of the products are going to be, I have the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Beam, which I have gone through a full size of this, and I do really like it, but I want one of you guys to enjoy Glossier Beam. And then I'm also going to be including the Future Dew in the giveaway because I currently have one open. I think, going to keep the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Dawn. It looks like this really beautiful orange, and while this might not be exactly what I am going for currently, I also feel like I'm just kind of into orange, and it might be really pretty. Now I'm like putting it on and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to be so careful with this. Is this gonna be pretty? It might be a little too pigmented for me. I know I just really strewed it out, but we'll see. I do kind of want to give this one a try. So those are the things that I received from Glossier, and as always, thank you so much Glossier for sending these products over to me. And then the second PR package, and this was so overwhelming. I have a bunch of things in this right now, but I received this really large PR box from Flower Nose, which I was so excited about because I have kind of seen the videos floating around where people are using Flower Nose and kind of been really interested in the brand. So in the box there was a ton of stuff. Here is some of it, and then here is a bunch more of it. So I'm going to be giving away some of these products as well. I just also finished doing a declutter series on my channel, so I'm like, I want to be like, I don't want to just like open everything if I don't think I'm going to use everything. So I feel like I kept a good chunk so I can use and kind of get a feel for the brand, but I do want to share the love with you guys as well. So the things that I decided to keep, I feel so overwhelmed even looking at this. I have the Midsummer Fairy Tales palette. This is kind of like an eyeshadow palette. The one thing I will say is well, the packaging is really intricate, really detailed, and really pretty. It also is kind of thick. I feel like my daughter's really gonna like this, so she is definitely gonna be eyeing this. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Definitely not necessarily like my go-to for an eyeshadow palette, but I figured I would give this a try, kind of see what the quality is like. And then if I don't love this, I can absolutely pass this along to my daughter, or this is something her and I can share and she will be so appreciative. So I have that. This I'm very excited to use. This is the Little Angel Collection Embossed Highlighter, and this is in the shade L02 Paradise Lost. This, first of all, it's like this really beautiful baked formula, and it just looks absolutely stunning. I should have used this today. I literally cannot wait to put this on my face, because while it is really intense, because it is a baked formula, what I love about a baked formula is it just really does like mesh into the cheeks to kind of make it look like your own skin. So I'm very excited about that. Then I have two of the blushes that they sent over, and I did set aside, I think, one palette, a highlighter for sure, a blush, and a couple other products. But this one, so this is the Flower Nose Midsummer Fairy Tales Velvet Embossed Blush. This one is in the shade Dreaming Butterfly. Definitely not an everyday blush shade for me, but I felt like this would be pretty unique to my collection. It is a bit more of like that cool toned sort of pink, kind of like the very popular Dior blush. And so I'm really excited to give this a try. And again, if I don't love this, I feel like I could pass this along to my daughter and she would really enjoy it. And then the other blush that I decided to keep is the shade 3 Ballet Fairy. Okay, this I know looks really boring in the pan, but I swatched this yesterday and it's this really beautiful, just like nude pinky sort of shade that I feel like is going to give the most beautiful flush to the cheeks and could definitely become like an everyday blush for me. So I'm excited about that one. And then there's a couple of liquid highlights. So I don't know if I need both liquid highlights, but this first one is in the shade 1 Moonlight Swing. Okay, I'm like, should I have kept any of the liquid highlights, because I just got done telling myself, ooh, okay, but that actually looks so stunning. The way that that blends out onto the skin. When I first put it down, it looked extremely sparkly. And when I look really close, I feel like there definitely are some like glitter particles running throughout, but the way that it hits the light just looks so pretty. Okay, I'm very excited for that. The other liquid highlight shade is 3 Pixie Dream. Ooh, this one looks like, ooh, okay, I don't know about Pixie Dream. Although maybe it's like a Pixie Dream, honestly, maybe it's like a blush, actually. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. It might end up being too glittery as a blush. Maybe I'm gonna end up passing this one along to my daughter, or honestly, it like, okay, that really does set down and kind of get sticky. I'm like, even that as an eyeshadow, I feel like could be really pretty. All right, then there is the glowy lip gloss in the shade Berry Bomb. Ooh, is this gonna be like a, oh, okay, is this gonna be like a, oh, I cannot wait to use this. I feel like this wouldn't be for everyone. There it is swatched right there, but it is this really pink, sparkly lip gloss, and there is something that I absolutely love about a pink sparkly lip gloss. There is one that I have from well, the Glamlight Daphne one I love, my Too Faced Kissing Lip Jelly in Bubblegum. I'm also thinking of an old one from Patrick Ta that I had. Okay, I literally cannot wait. Should I add a little bit to my lips right now? I feel like that could be really fun. I thought maybe it had a strong scent to it, but maybe it doesn't. I definitely didn't need to do a second layer, but I just can't help myself sometimes with lip gloss. Where is a mirror? It's not as like intensely glittery on the lips as I was expecting. And rubbing my lips together, they do not feel gritty, which is a good thing. So, okay, I'm actually so excited about that. And then 2 more lip products. There is a lip lacquer. This is in the shade Bluebell. And again, my only complaint with these products are they are a little bit, like they're a little bit much, a little bit bulky, but I like that it is like interesting and unique to the brand for sure. Here is the lip lacquer swatched right there. That actually looks super pretty. I feel like this would be really beautiful in the fall time. And then the final lip product is a lipstick, and this is in the shade Dancing Shoes. It's the Flower Nose Swan Ballet Shine Lipstick. And again, the shade is Dancing Shoes. I'm like definitely out of room to swatch. There is Dancing Shoes swatched right there. It does look like a really beautiful glossy formula. And it is a little bit deeper. My only concern with a deeper formula like this would be like, is it gonna end up looking crazy on the face? But those are only some of the products that were gifted to me by Flower Nose. Again, I did set some aside for you guys just to kind of share the love, because already with all these, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take me forever to kind of get around to testing all these, but I am so grateful. Thank you so much to Flower Nose for sending this stuff over. I literally cannot wait to try the brand, and I will come back to share my thoughts with you guys in an upcoming speed reviews for sure. So those are all of the PR products that I received this past month. Again, I am forever grateful for the opportunity to receive PR at all. Whenever I get a PR package, it still kind of like blows my mind that I sometimes receive free makeup. So thank you so much to you guys, and again, stay tuned to the end of the video for more information on how to enter the giveaway. I am just really quick gonna jump into a couple of like other beauty products that I purchased this month that I just wanted to share with you guys. The first one being a repurchase. I did repurchase the world famous vacation scent. I finished mine up, and this is my like what Replica by the Fireside is to me in the fall time, Vacation is to me in the summertime. This is my favorite summer scent. I definitely do not feel like this is gonna be for everyone. This has like a heavy coconut and banana scent, and almost does have a little bit of like a chemically scent to it, like a sunscreen would, but this just makes my soul happy to my core. And it just reminds me of like happy vacations or happy summer, or just being out in the sun, smiling and having to wear sunscreen because it's so sunny out. So I repurchased this. And then just this morning, actually, I was at Target and I needed to repurchase the Raw Sugar, the moisture. No. I just realized I purchased the shampoo when I meant to purchase the conditioner. So I'm gonna have to exchange this. But I went to exchange that, and they had a deal where if you spent $30 on hair care, you got a $5 gift card. And I was just perusing the hair care, and naturally these bottles caught my attention because the yellow packaging and the word happy on it. So I decided to purchase the Happy Hair People Straight Talkin' conditioner. It says it will volumize and shine, and it is a straight hair conditioner. For the most part, I really do have straight hair with maybe a slight wave to it, but for the most part, it really is straight. And I'm always down for trying a new conditioner. It was only $7.99 for this bottle. We'll see how it goes. I do not love every conditioner, that is for sure. But the thing about Happy Hair People is it says, we're on a mission to bring you and your hair joyful bursts of sunshine and happiness. It has a feel-good fragrance, so it's infused with orange oil, a sunny, warm scent powered by Happy Mood Scents, which I think is copyrighted, and advanced mood boosting fragrance technology. So I'm excited to kind of even smell what this smells like. And then I did decide to also pick up the Feeling Groovy Curl Defining Cream. And you might be thinking to yourself, girl, you literally just said you have straight hair. But I am almost out of my IGK Rich Kid coconut gel, and I use it when I do my French braids, and then I'll like keep my braids in for a day or two, and then I take them out for curly hair days. So I'm curious to see if this is like similar, because this was only $7.99 too, whereas the IGK hair product, which I've gone through multiple bottles, it is definitely a favorite, that is $34, I believe. So if I could find something that was like less expensive, or even I was thinking if I have to use the IGK for like putting in before I do my braids, but then this will help my curl last longer, like if I put this in after taking my braids out. I'm curious about that as well. So I decided to pick this up, and those are all of my other beauty products that I wanted to share with you. So that brings us to the palette portion of today's video, and I only have 2 palettes to share with you guys for this month, which I'm really proud of myself for, because some months we do not do so well. Now I will say I'm definitely interested. I'm pre-filming this just a little bit in advance, but I'm definitely interested in picking up the 2 new palettes from Enzy Rain. I'm definitely interested in both of those, as well as I did pre-order the not Coastal Scents. What is it? Posh Cosmetics? Simply Posh? The Coastal palette. That has yet to arrive to me, and I don't like to share things, like I don't like to count them until they're physically in my possession. So the 2 palettes that I purchased the 2 newest from Cosmic Beauty, which I'm so excited about these. So we have the Neutrals palette, which is this one right here. This honestly just looks so beautiful. I've already worn this one a couple of times, and as I have been previously with Cosmic brushes, blown away by the quality, especially considering they do keep their price point at a more affordable cost. And there are so many beautiful like shifty shades in here. I really enjoyed this shade up here. This is in the shade Radiant. This reminds me of the shade Double Sided out of the Odin's Eye Hella palette, the first collaboration with Angie. I haven't yet used all of the shades in this palette. I've pretty much used every shade in the top row though, with the exception of this shade right here, and I am just loving it so far. I'm so excited to dive into the 2 bottom rows and continue to create looks with this. So very happy with that purchase. And then I also purchased the Cool Trills palette, which looks like this. I have not yet dug into this palette. I'm so excited to, especially being a blue shadow lover like myself, and just knowing the quality of the Cosmic Beauty palettes. I cannot wait to dig into some of these, like the shade Moonlight. Even though I don't love silver, I say that, and yet I have silver on my lids today. I'm so excited about that. The shade Tempting looks so tempting. Slate looks like this really beautiful, like silvery taupey sort of shade. Like that looks so beautiful, as well as Reveal. Oh, just I'm so excited to play around with this. So these are the 2 palettes that I purchased this month. I'm still working on getting my way through testing them. Moving on to my purchases for the month, I did purchase 4 makeup products this month. I will say before we jump into my makeup purchases, my beauty bank was at a -18 going into the month. I did start my beauty bank at 0 this year, as opposed to years past. I would start with like 20 or 30 credits. I just kind of started with 0 to kind of track how we move along throughout the year. So far this year, I have purchased 18 more makeup products than I have personally emptied out. Now, I did just do a makeup declutter and an updated makeup inventory, so I'll leave both those videos linked down below. My intention this year is not to bring makeup in to declutter it, but I did a pretty significant, at least for me, declutter, because my makeup collection was starting to feel overwhelming in a way where I really wasn't where I really wasn't feeling like I was able to like show love to the products in my collection that I really do love, because I was spread so thin trying to get use out of like all the products in my collection. I just feel like some of the products in my collection had been in my collection for way too long. So declutter series, updated makeup inventory in the description box. I purchased 4 makeup products this past month, which would bring my beauty bank down to -22. Ulta was having a deal where, depending on what like level rewards tier you fell into, you got a certain percentage off, and I kind of wanted to take advantage of that because I wanted to try the new Fenty Beauty lip liners. This is my second, so 2 out of 3 lip liners that I'm allowing myself to purchase the second half of the year. I did at the midpoint of this year, I did an updated makeup products I'm not buying or makeup products I'm on a low buy for, and lip liner is one of those categories. Last month, I did bring in a new e.l.f. lip liner, and I really, really wanted to try the new Fenty Beauty lip liners. So one more lip liner is allowed to enter my collection, and it's gonna be so tough because I definitely want to purchase one of the Makeup Forever lip liners. That is like definitely on my list. So I think that might be lip liner number 3 for the second half of the year. But anyway, this is the Traced Out pencil lip liner. I picked up the shade Peanut Butter, which is shade number 4. There it is swatched right there. And I've already worn this a couple of times. This is pure perfection in my opinion. I love that it glides onto the lips really easily, but I do feel like there's a good wear time with this, and I absolutely love the shade. Like, this is perfection in a nude for me. So I'm very, very pleased with this purchase. And then I also decided to pick up another Buxom full-on plumping lip cream. This is in the shade Pumpkin Spice White Russian. And when I saw this swatched online, I just thought it looked like the perfect nude shade, so I had to have it. There it is, swatched right there. And I will say, first of all, I will say this is heavily scented, like pumpkin spice, heavily scented. So just know that going in. But this is pure perfection in a nude to me. I absolutely love this shade, and I really enjoy the Buxom lip plumping products. So I'm very happy with this purchase as well. I also decided to purchase a NARS blush in the shade Behave. I've had my eye on this blush for a while. It probably looks like the most boring blush to the everyday eye, but for me, a boring blush is absolutely perfect, and this has really been kind of like my blush aesthetic this year. I love something just like nude and neutral, and so I really wanted this. There it is swatched right there. You can, I feel like, barely see it even swatched. And I just think it's so perfect. I've just been loving a nude blush. So I picked this up, and then the fourth purchase is I picked up a single shadow from Half Magic. I have really had my eye on the shade Blushing Lizard for the longest time, so I decided to pick this up. I'll swatch it for you. I will say, swatching it, I'm like, okay, girl, you definitely have this. You definitely have this shade amongst other palettes. Like, you have similar shades in your Flower Moon palette from Ensley Rain, or I feel like Adept Plain Jane, or even a couple other Adept palettes. I feel like there's definitely similar shades. I did not need to purchase this, but alas I did. So this is the fourth makeup product that I brought in, again bringing my beauty bank down to -22. So we are gonna wrap up with some makeup empties, and I definitely had a better empties month than last month, but still nothing earth-shattering. So I do have 5 makeup empties to share with you. The first being my Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 tinted sunscreen. I finally finished this off. I was working on this all last year, and it was just, I was very slow moving with this. And so finally I ended up mixing this in with my body sunscreen. The SPF in this has expired, and I didn't love this on my face, so I just mixed it in with like my, oh my gosh, copper tone sunscreen, and it kind of gave like a tint to the body, which I really liked, and that's how I was able to finish using this product up. So this will be another foundation empty to share at the end of the year. This feels like a feat. I have finally finished up my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Do you see how beat up mine looks? I don't even have the cap anymore. All of the lettering has worn off. I've scraped at the sides of this as much as I can, and I can't remember. Okay, I feel like there's a little bit of highlight left. I'm like, maybe I need to highlight my body a little bit more today, which I will do, but I'm counting this as an empty. I can't remember if there was a stopper in this that I took out. I feel like there was, but I've had this since 2019. This took me forever to finish up, so this truly feels like a feat. And then speaking of liquid highlights, I also have my iconic London Illuminator as an empty. Now this is a dropper bottle, and I've tried my darndest to get as much of this out as I possibly can, and I actually ended up putting the last bit of this into my Naturium body lotion because I wanted to make it even more like highlighty for the summer, and I also just wanted to like finish using this up. So I literally just like poured it into that lotion bottle, and I now have a liquid illuminator as an empty, which I'm super excited about as well. And then I do have 2 lip products to wrap it up with. So from Makeup by Mario, I finished up my Moisture Go Plumping Lip Serum. I have the shade Apricot Glow. This is one of those products that like you twist, but you can't twist it back down. And I've twisted and twisted and twisted, because it is like a moisture glow type of product, it is so incredibly messy. So I'm not gonna like dig in to use the rest of the product up. I feel like I've like done truly as much as I can, and it's just messy at this point. So this is an empty. I really loved this when this first came out, but I do find the pack, like I hate packaging like this. I find that packaging annoying, and I feel like maybe I've just tried more products since when I first purchased this, but I felt like this was a little bit gloopy on the lips when I would apply it. It was beautiful on the lips, but it was a bit just kind of gloopy. And there's so many other plumping lip products I prefer. We know I love Lawless Forget the Filler, so if I want a plumping lip product, that is like my go-to reach. So I just, and this is $24, so I just don't need to be purchasing another one of those. And then finally, I did finish up my Fenty Beauty Melon Treat lip oil. If there's flickering, I feel like my light's flickering, I'm sorry about that, but I finished up this lip oil, which makes me so happy. I actually purchased this earlier this year during the last Sephora VIB sale, so to finish a lip oil in the same year that I bought it in feels super exciting. This was something that I was working on Project Pan, so I really did make an effort to focus on this and really just use this primarily as my standalone lip treatment slash lip oil. Had it in the car, brought it with me to work, and would use it in the morning getting ready. But I'm super excited that I got my money's worth out of this. I liked this, but it's not my favorite lip oil formula. If I'm looking to spend high-end prices on a lip oil, I prefer the clearance lip oil personally. Now I will say I did see that they launched this in like a dragon fruit, I believe a dragon fruit scent, and I was definitely interested in potentially picking up the dragon fruit, but overall it's not my standout most favorite lip oil of all time. So that means I do get to bring 5 beauty credits, or add 5 beauty credits back to my beauty bank, which would bring us to -17 in the bank account. We're at -17 beauty products, again just meaning that I have purchased 17 more beauty products than I have used up this year. I did total up the amount of makeup products, like the value of my empties, and the total value of my empties this month was $167 retail value, excluding any sales or anything like that. So on the year I'm at 41 makeup empties for a grand total of $947.99 worth of empties for the year. I will have all of this information in the description box, along with links for any of the products that I talked about today, but that is going to wrap it up for today's makeup rehab update. Let's get on to the giveaway. So in the giveaway, as I said, I'm giving I do have the 2 Glossier products, and then I have a bunch of the Flower Nose products. So I have an eyeshadow palette, I have a paddle brush, I have a makeup mirror, I have a makeup brush, I have a highlighter, I have a blush, and then I do also have some other things that I've been setting aside for a giveaway for a while as well. So from Kaja, I have one of their Wink stamps, as well as 3 of their Kaja stacks that I have as extras or duplicates. So I have Peach Madeline Mob Bouquet and Forest Night that I will include. I also have the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer. I have 2 Glossier lip liners. I have the shade Bear and Nip. I also have a Persona bronze multi-stick in the shade Dune. And then Kaja ended up sending over 2 of their PR packages for the Love Blur semi-matte blurring balms. So I have the full range of the Kaja blurring lip products that I will include in the giveaway. All you have to do to be entered in the giveaway is comment down below the most recent makeup purchase, the most recent product that you purchased, and then let me know a way that I can get a hold of you, whether that be an Instagram handle or an email address, just something to let you know that you are the winner of today's giveaway. I'm gonna run the giveaway from today, August 2nd, and it will end next week, August 9th at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All of the information for the giveaway will be also in the description box down below, and I will announce the winner on my community tab as well. So that is it for today's giveaway, and that is it for today's update. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch and for supporting me and my channel, as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.